ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
And welcome to the Darkest Dungeon, a game which I didn't know I wanted to play so soon. But because of some technical difficulties, I can't really, record anything else as of now. Shadow of War, which is a nice game I wanted to play, is kind of too much for me to record right now because, well, my PC is not strong enough to handle it while recording. And what else is not broken, I think, as of this moment. But our, schedules with Cody are kind of not lining up perfectly, so yeah, I will record with him sometime later. For now, I need some, videos to spare, so I will do, I don't know how many episodes today, but I think many. Darkest Dungeon, a game which is, basically exploring dungeon. So without, further ado, let's start. Click the letter to begin. Yeah, first we have to select, empty slot. Then we can activate our DLCs, which I don't have all of them, but I do have Musketeer, which is a playable character, and the Butcher's Circus, which basically is like a multiplayer battle arena, which it kind of says on the right. So yeah. Next we select the campaign difficulty, which I will play the darkest, which is basically the normal difficulties, the original setting, as it says in the beginning of the text, on the bottom. Yeah. We can name our slot. No one. Because why not? And yeah, let's start. I think there would be a cutscene, so... Huh? I think there was a cutscene, but I somehow, skipped it. Oh yeah, map and navigation, you are currently in a room. To move forward, click on another room on the map display. This will take you to the connecting hallway. Yeah, this game is, well, really about, coming to a dungeon. So we have many rooms, many paths. On the right here, we have, some options. On the bottom we have our inventory, which you can't really see the button for that, but there is one. And our minimap, which is kind of, covered by me as well. Doesn't matter. So we can basically click here.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
While in hallways, press D or A to move forward or backwards. Or you can press the mouse button, but here. So, those are our characters. You can have 4 of those, if I'm not mistaken. And, well, all of them have their unique skill sets. We can see their statistics, which is HP. This is sanity, mechanic crucial to this game. Basically, you can become mad if, your choices are wrong. This is our radiant light, which is basically telling us how dark it is. We can, use torches to light up this light, which gives us, boosts like dodge, scouting, or monsters surprised. Basically buffs. And if it's lower, we can't really see that right now, but if it's lower, you have some debuffs. So that's a fun mechanic. Accuracy, critical chance, damage, dodge, protection, and SPD. Speed, alright. So let's move forward.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Kill the enemy. Combat is turn-based, yeah? On your hero's turn, click a skill icon and then click on the highlighted target. Yeah, so basically choosing a skill and then, utilizing it. Yeah. So, the yellow dots represent where your character could, stand for the skill to be of use, and the red dots symbolize which character enemy target can your skill target. So, for example, this one can hit 2 first, bases. So this guy and a guy that would be standing right here if there was any guy left. The dots can be chained, of course, which basically represents hitting all of those spaces. And I will basically attack him with this ability, which puts bleeding effect on it. Bleeding resistance went down and 2 damage per 3 rounds. So that's it. A normal attack.
Decimated.
And worked just fine.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Thank you. Loot. Each item, if you take it, will occupy a space in your inventory. Yeah, you have a finite, spacing in your inventory, so you must choose wisely. Interactive objects. While exploring, you will often find interactive objects, which are basically, places that you can explore to find loot, artifacts, or curses or traps if you're unlucky. So, to explore, you can click, on the objective, and you can also choose a character which would do this action. So don't have everything cursed.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Yeah, so we found some loot, and now we can proceed to the next level.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Yeah, bandits. Yeah, right here, the dim light. So the lighting went down with our movement. You basically lose this light as you progress. And now we can see that it gains stress and monster critical chances. So debuffs. And our buffs went kind of, lower. Alright. So, as there are two enemies, I will, shoot a multi-shot. And what to do? And I will use this skill, which basically gives us 20% protection and marks us as the target. Which basically means that enemies will attack us instead of, other companions.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
I will try to kill this guy first, because he's annoying with these long range attacks. Yeah. This ability targets two spaces, but because this guy is kind of fat, we can't really use that on this guy behind him. Alright. This attack has a stun potential,
Precision and power.
and the guy gets stunned. Oh yeah, and when we kind of, hover above the enemy, we can see his resistances, skills, and all of that. This fight usually goes a lot better. Like, sometimes you don't really lose any HP.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Basically, the enemies leave corpses behind them. And that means that the space is still occupied. So, for example, I can't hit this guy because his corpse is blocking our path. Damn. Yeah, I've lost so much HP. Like, sometimes it's really like you don't really have to lose any HP at all.
Continue the onslaught.
It went so bad.
Destroy them all.
Complete a quest, yeah. So basically, after you do your objective, you can choose to either explore further or go back to your camp. Continue adventuring in this case, because we want to check this chest. And sadly, this was a trap to show you that, not every, prize is, really a prize. Yeah, we gained some, crests, heirlooms which are used for upgrading, and gold which is used in the same manner. So, after you level up, you gain a chance. Well, it's not a chance. You get ability, which is either a buff or a debuff. And, well, sickly on our Rengold. Is that his name? I guess. Suddenly a debuff, which increases our disease resistance. Decreases, sorry. Fearful or of unholy gets stressed more, and accuracy against unholy enemies is decreased. But Warrior of the Light, which is a buff, more damage if the light torch is above 75%. Oh damn, I didn't record in a long time.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Alright, so yeah, this is basically telling us our progression. Oh yeah, all of those places.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
This, the storage coach, is placed to recruit characters, kind of for free.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
If you upgrade this with either heirlooms or, well yeah, you can basically see more heroes appear.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
This is, yeah, basically, view memories. For example, that's a cutscene we didn't see, because I skipped it somehow. Oh, no, it was it? Never mind. Nomad wagon,
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
which is basically trinkets. Graveyards
Most
where you
will
can
end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
see your dead heroes. And some other stuff that is currently, not unlocked.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Yeah, so you first choose a location. This is the world wonder. Those are the rewards for finishing it. This tells us if it's a short or a long adventure, which basically tells us if there are many rooms or not. And this is our level.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
This is a place where you buy all of your stuff before the adventure. For example, I will buy some torches, a bandage, a shovel, even two of them, and some food rations, because you can basically rest. It's recommended to gain more food, so that's what I will do. Oh, my voice is leaving me. Alright. We can change, you know, the order which characters are in. And we can proceed. So let's see them up. And we have only one way to go.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
And an encounter. Alright. This character is basically a plague doctor, as you can see by her looks. So yeah. She can basically poison enemies or buff damage. Is there like, No, we don't see order.
Masterfully executed. Their formation is broken. Maintain.
And then we don't
defense.
see the order which characters are attacking in.
This expedition at least.
Or we
promises
do and I'm
success.
just, you know, blind. Oh, so we scouted some, you know, area before us, ahead of us, and now we know that there will be a battle.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Rubble. So this is one of the obstacles which you can, you know, use a shovel on. Or not. If you use the shovel, well, nothing happens. But if you don't use the shovel, then the characters will dig through this pile with their hands, which will basically give them debuffs. And here will be the ambush. Let's hit all of them. Or not. So I will buff damage of this guy. And use this scroll
Pit.
to hit 2 enemies at once.
A singular strike. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I'm not sure who is next, but we can, you know, use this chance to heal, sorry, our guy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So sometimes it's useful to, you know, prolong the fight. I will use the torch. Alright, I chose the room with treasure. Some ruby and a skeleton key, which is to unlock certain chests. And a fight. Let's use the torch. And let's poison. Or not. Let's upgrade damage of this guy. And now he can multi-shot. nasty combo. Yeah, some abilities basically change the order which we are in.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Press this advantage.
And alright.
Give them no quarter.
Oh, so this is their stress level. If the character hits its, maximum stress level, it will, be under, how do I say that? He will either go mad or will be, blessed. He will find peace. So it's either a buff or a debuff.
A momentary abatement.
And there we go.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
You don't always have to use the skeleton key, but... well, I did use it. And because of our scouting, here we can see the trap. So we can try to disarm it. And now we are here. So let's not, waste time going backwards. Let's go forward. Yeah. Sadly, because our guy has... what was it? Kleptomaniac, which he gained I don't even know when. He sometimes steals our, treasure. Which is not nice. But it is what it is. Yeah. Hunger, so we can basically eat food. And it seems we have our easy way. Here will be an obstacle. And we will use, our shovel for that. Alright, first of all we have to destroy, this guy. We can poison their backline. We can, this can stun, right? Yeah. We can stun our enemy. And went nice. I will use this skill to make a target out of myself.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Which didn't work.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Alright, some light healing. Some dodges. There we go. I will increase his damage to now do a multi-shot, but it missed.
A powerful blow.
Alright. Bollocks.
Great is the weapon that cuts on
Alright,
its
so
own.
he died because of poison. Now you're poisoned. And you're dead. Great job, guys.
Foolish horrors. Brought
Continue.
low and driven into the mud.
And some more heirlooms. And now we can complete quest in the left-right corner. Left top, not left-right, what? Oh, you know what I'm saying. 5,000, some heirlooms. Yeah. Very nice. And this guy gets weaker and weaker. Alright. More damage to damage with red skills, which is nice. And damage in ruins. Very nice.
The tents are pitched, banners fly, and the corpse wagons stand at the ready. The circus has come to town.
Alright. Yeah.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
So this is a place, one of the places. Which recovers our stress levels. Like the
Fresh
tavern.
kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
So different characters like to relieve their stress differently. For example, some like to pray in the church, some like to gamble or go to tavern. But for now, we don't care. Alright. This is the musketeer. And Garin, which is like a jester. But I'm, happy with my current team.
To those with
I
a
can
keen
take them either
eye,
way because
gold gleams
this
like a dagger.
is our like max limit of spaces. And nothing interesting. So for now, I think when you do this, the character can embark on a journey. So I will use this character, one more time. Healing skills. Musketeer only, sadly. So, whatever. As you can see, in this... How do I say that? Grayish? No, this is, teal? No. Beige? Color? We can see that only certain characters can have certain, items, sadly. Crusader only, Abomination only. Oh, this is, for everybody. I guess I will do this one. For no apparent reason. Alright. Firewood is basically used to, well, make an encampment. And that's all. You can rest there, you can, heal yourself. Get some other buffs.
The fiends must be driven back.
And we
What better place to begin
didn't buy
than the
torches.
seat of our noble line? Do not ruminate on this.
I will abandon
failure.
this quest.
The campaign is long, and victory will come. My obsession caused this great
My
foulness,
bad.
and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Oh, here we
Bellows
have
blast
blacksmith.
once again. The forge stands ready to
We
make
can
weapons
upgrade
of
our
war.
weapons, which are those. And yeah. And there we go.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Scouting. Well, we only have one place to go. Sorry. I clicked W. Oh, and we have to... Well, we don't have to, but it would be beneficial to change the order. And spiders, which are surprised, so we have the first move.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright, we resisted the poison.
Their formation
And now an
is
easy
broken.
kill.
Maintain the offensive.
We found some stuff. And now, where do you... So this is the map. I guess we will go forward, Another quick encounter.
The light, the promise of
Oh
safety.
damn. Oh damn. I will buff his damage. I will give him bleeding effect. I have to move forward. Alright, we dodged. I will try to stun this guy.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Yeah, to, end the bleeding effect, we can use the bandage. But I don't think we have, to do that right now.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I will try to stun this lady. And she resisted. Sadly. I will heal her to comrade. Increase this guy damage.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, 2 damage. And she should die.
Confidence
I can just do
surges
that.
as the enemy crumbles.
And there we go. Day 8. Moira has been afflicted with sickness. It must have been some rotting air from the coffin she insisted on piercing with her spade. As terrible as this place is, I know I will not fall for any trap, nor crazed idiot, sorry. I wager my lucky coin on it. Some, journal page from probably another adventurer. Sadly, it didn't work. And we have currently 40 minutes of recording. And I think this is the, good time to end this episode. So, yeah. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one, which probably will be tomorrow because, yeah, that's my schedule from now on. So, bye bye. Thank you.